All this week on Dateline Schools, we're preparing for the start of a brand new school year. We thought we'd give some safety tips to make sure we get this school year off to a safe start. And with all the tips, my special guest this week is Port Huron School Resource Officer and St. Clair County Sheriff Deputy Sean O'Donnell. And Sean, I guess let's just start right away. A lot of our kids walk to school every day. What do they need to be doing? What do our parents need to be doing this week to prepare our kids to get to school safely on that first day of school?
I think the first thing that we need to do is to, first of all, figure out our routes with our students. Have a planned out route with your student that you want your student to take. That way, if something comes up, if you feel there's an emergency, maybe on the way home, you know, my son or daughter hasn't shown up on time, you know the route that they're supposed to take, and you can backtrack that route towards your student. That'll allow for a little bit peace of mind for yourself as well as your student on how they should need to go to school. Another big tip for our student walkers is to walk with a partner. Have somebody that you're going to be walking with every day. That way you have some kind of assistance if something happens, something comes up, somebody can run for help should anything occur. That way, there's always powers in numbers, right? Another thing is to kind of consider the age of your student, whether you're going to be walking your student to school or allowing that student to walk by themselves with somebody else, okay? I would recommend anybody K through 5 in the elementary schools that they should be walking with a parent, whether it's having yourself walk or another trusted neighbor or anything else, but an adult should be walking students up through 5th grade to the school. Once we get into middle school, that starts to become that time where you start assessing your own student. We know our own children and what they're capable of and the distance from the school, those types of things, right? So we should make those determinations and still use that buddy system even within that middle school.
And unfortunately, we often hear too often about stranger danger too. So, I mean, it's important to have those kids be paired up in case something happens.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the best way to go, Terry.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.